themselves, and their parents felt powerless to do anything. So I decided I had to try and help. I have autism. My oldest son has autism. Both my kids and I love Minecraft, so I have to do something. So I got myself a Minecraft server.
Stuart, this is so upsetting to hear what these kids experienced online. They just wanted a fun place to play. When you saw that and you thought, maybe I can fix this.
Yeah, it was starting to break my heart more and more and more. I saw it because you keep seeing people saying, I wish there was a server where my kids could play. I wish that they could play with me. I wish that, and I saw a need for these kids to be able to play together where that's behavior would be allowed. Now keeping in mind I had a full-time job at the time. I had 2 kids. I was busy enough already, but to me I thought maybe we'd get a few
Что-то за них
people to join the
переживает.
server, and it would be something I could do in my spare time and just give them this place where trolls wouldn't be able to get in. But little did I know what I was getting myself into. There's a whole lot more need for it than I ever realized. I spent about 2 weeks building a really makeshift village. I put a big welcome sign in the sky so that people felt welcomed. I built a lodge on a mountaintop so people could gather. Just basic little things that, were just the worst. Compared to any other Minecraft server, it was just so bad. But it would be theirs and it would be safe. So I built it up. 2 weeks later, I go on Facebook and I post it to my friends, which is a list of like 300 people on Facebook, just to see. And I said, I started a Minecraft server. It's just for children with autism and their families. Other people are welcome to join, like, brothers, sisters, friends. And that's it. That was like literally 2 sentences
По
shared
улице
to
в
my
маске.
friends. And I got about 750
Ну,
emails in
загорится
the
и
first 2 days.
пойдет. Сейчас нам горит.
The word just spread like wildfire. There was just, the autism community just came together and went, you need to know about this.
Stuart named his Minecraft world Minecraft, and there were guidelines.
Ну, указатель же есть.
No breaking things or stealing, no fighting or killing, no cursing.
Вон где красный завернул.
Parents and friends would be there to enforce these rules and just make sure kids were having fun.
And it was pretty amazing because it formed this really close, supportive, encouraging family, like almost instantly. Everybody was there for each other. Everybody, when somebody had a bad day, everybody would be like, oh, it's okay, you can talk to us if you need to, tell us all about it or whatever. And a lot of
Где
them just never
остановишься, там
used the chat,
остановимся.
never opened up, never talked. They were afraid of awkward situations, of being teased about this or that.
Ну, рядом с тротуаром ты не
Pretty much
хочешь.
from day one that Minecraft opened, these kids would come in, be quiet, and the talkative ones would say, this is how you can do this, you can get this protected and stuff and everything, and they would open up. I started hearing from parents who said that their nonverbal children were starting to speak. They only talked about Minecraft, but they were talking.
Где хочешь.
Some kids were making friends at school for the first time ever. Some were starting to share and even give things to other people. It was amazing. And that every single parent came to me and said it was because of Minecraft. It's because what you're doing. But why though? How could all of this be just from a video game server? Well, that goes back to the guidelines that I used when I created the server. Guidelines that I think help encourage people to be their very best. I hope. For example, communication. It can be tough for kids with autism. It can be tough for grown-ups without autism. But I think that kids should not be punished. They should be talked to. 9 times out of 10, when the kids on the server act out, it's because of something else that's happened in the day, at school or at home.
А здесь туда
Sometimes
движение.
it's just a simple miscommunication between 2 children. They don't tell the other person what they're about to do.
Ну,
And so we just
сначала
offer
инвалид,
to help.
потом не
We always
инвалид.
tell the children on the server that we're not mad and they're not in trouble.
Тебя
We
там не
only want to
устроили
help.
местами.
And it shows that not only do we care, but we respect them enough to listen to their point of view.
Да.
On most servers, players are rewarded for how well they do in a competition, right? The better you do, the better reward you get. That sort of thing can be automated. The server does the work, code is there. On Minecraft, we don't do that. We have things like Player of the Week and CBAs.
Ну, если тебя здесь опять не
Молодец, смотри,
устраивает,
тут, видишь, они все синие
Our top award, the
какие-то.
Autism Father Sword, which is named after me because I'm the founder,
Там он в
is a
конец
very
самый
powerful
надо
sword that
ехать.
you can't get in the game any other way than to show that you completely put the community above yourself. And that compassion and kindness is at the core of who you are. We've given away quite a few of those swords,
Для
actually.
пешеходов.
I figure if we're going to watch the server to make sure nothing bad happens, we should also watch for the good things that happen and reward people for them.
So, Stuart, the world you have described in our craft, it sounds fair, almost utopian for kids with autism and their families. But I guess I need to ask, does this really prepare
Рядом
these
с
kids for
тротуаром.
reality? I mean, the world is not a nice place where people follow the
Кто
rules
заказывал?
or get called out
Кто
for bad
заказывал
behavior
тротуар?
and then coached to communicate better. Some might think that you're coddling kids in this place and that it will not serve. Goodbye.